Hey everybody, welcome to episode 10. I cannot believe it. We are already at episode 10. Where is the time passing? I'm very excited to introduce you to Suri. Welcome to Strong, Suri.
Thank you.
It's so great to have you on the show. It's so amazing to be able to interview different women from around the world, and having you today is exciting for me, and it's exciting for Strong. And I'm so really looking forward to having this conversation with you.
Thank you so much.
But before we do, I just want to thank everyone for watching us again today. If this is the first time that you're watching an episode, welcome to Strong. It's a journey of women from all age groups from around the world sharing their stories. The aim is about connection. It's about helping females from around the world feel connected, feel part of a community, with the big mission of empowering our youth. It's so important that younger people today feel connected to strong female role models, and that's what we aim to do here on Strong. So welcome, Suri. Thank you for coming and joining our panel of guests.
Thank you.
And just before we begin, what's it like to be where you are right now, getting ready for your very first interview, having cameras, part of this conversation? What do you feel right now?
I was so happy, but I woke up very early. My pickup was 11:45. Oh my God, I woke up by 9.
Okay.
I took my shower, I was changing my clothes.
So a little bit nervous?
No.
Not nervous at all.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I've known you for probably a little under a year. I've met you, we've had great conversations, we've laughed a lot, and there's always been a connection. I felt a real connection to you. And bringing you to be part of this is so special, not only for me, but for young people watching as well. Because the ability to share stories of diversity is so important here on Strong.
Yeah.
So let's start right at the beginning. It's about, the beginning of a conversation is always about introducing ourselves. So who is Suri?
Okay, Suri is, first of all, I'm Suri. I'm from Kenya. Suri is the last born in a family of 10 children, 5 sisters, 5 brothers. I'm number 10.
Wow.
Yes.
So what is that like, being part of a family where you're the baby of 9 other children and then comes you?
Yes. It was good. I'm still a baby even now. Yeah. I'm still a baby to them. My mom sees me like a baby. My brothers, they always treat me like a baby. Yeah.
And tell us about who else is Suri, other than being number 10 in a family, being the baby, the younger sister. Who else is Suri?
Okay. Suri is a jovial person. Suri is a good person if you know Suri's side. Yeah. I'm always happy. I'm ready to meet anyone, to mingle with everyone.
And what's it like to be from Kenya, living in Dubai?
Oh. That one, I think there's a place I will answer it, but it was not easy for me. It was not easy for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a daughter, a sister, a friend. What other roles do you play, Suri?
I'm a single mom, by the way.
Tell us about that.
I'm a single mama.
Okay.
I have my kid back home. Now he's there with my brother's wife. Missing mommy every day.
Of course.
Mommy's hustling for him to go to school, you know, to live a better life.
How old is he, Suri?
He's 5.
5 years old.
Yeah.
And here you are working so hard, always smiling. It's so important to understand that I have never not seen you smile. You're always smiling. You're always happy to greet clients at work, and you're always so happy to just be.
Yeah, I'm always happy. Suri is a person that even if I fight with someone and my client comes, I will forget about everything and I will smile to my client, do my work perfect. I like doing my things perfect.
What does it feel like to be Suri on a normal day?
To be Suri on a normal day, Suri likes music.
Okay.
I like music, I like dancing. So when I'm alone, me and my music. Alone, I can dance alone, me and my music.
What type of music do you like to listen to and dance to?
We have Kenyan music. We have music from my country, have our traditional music, our language music. I love reggae, I love Bob Marley. I like this country called Uganda. I like Ugandan guys, how they sing. Their music are so nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So music, dancing. What else do you do when nobody's watching, when you're alone?
When I'm alone, first in my bed, I have my Bible there. I like reading my Bible. After reading my Bible, I will wash my things, do my things. My music is with me. I like music.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Suri, I can't help but feel happy when I'm around you. You bring this energy of positivity wherever you go. I've seen you, I watch you, I've interacted with you, you're here today. How do you maintain this positivity? Being so far away from family, your son, but yet you always radiate this positivity.
I think I was born like that. I'm always strong. I was just born like that.
And what would you say if you were 14 or 15 back in Kenya, being a teenager? What would you wish to do different, or what would you wish you could have done more of that could help a young person watching the show today?
Be friends with your books.
What does that mean?
Read. Education first.
Tell me more about what education means when you think about education for you back in Kenya.
Getting good education, it means you'll have a better future. Everyone wants to live a nice life, a better life. No one wants to suffer in this world. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but we will get it when we read hard and we achieve our goals.
I work with teenagers every day, and one of my main roles is to help young people discover their future careers. It's to help young people begin to understand what they want to be doing when they're no longer full-time students. And what I see with young people is this idea of what their life will be like when they finish studying. What do you wish that young people could understand about what you were saying with education and putting it together with what you've learned in your life?
For young people, if you have any talent, people have different talents. If you have any talent, don't let it go. Don't let your talent go. Maybe you might go to school, you want to become a lawyer, but you have a talent, you are on drawing, even plaiting hair, making these things. In Africa, we make these things. It's also a talent. So don't let your talent go. You can still work, be employed, and you have your side job.
Amazing. What kinds of talents would you say that you had when you were younger that you have used in your life?
The talent when I was young. For me, I was born I know how to plait hair. I didn't go to school for plaiting hair. In Africa, we plait our hair. Mm-hmm. Mine is natural. They are called dreadlocks. Okay. I know how to do it. Even sometimes I do it by myself.
Amazing.
So that's my talent.
And how do you use that today?
If I meet a friend maybe on my off day, when I'm not free, who wants me to make her hair, of course I will make and I will get something.
Fantastic. Yeah. So it's a talent that you can use to build not just your personal life, but also in your career as well. Yeah. So I'm hearing you say, young people out there listening, education's really, really important. But remember that it's also about understanding your talent.
Yes.
So sometimes our talents when we're young are things that we're too afraid to show the world. We're too afraid to show the public. Especially, I think, when I see young people wanting to do what they feel their parents really want them to be doing. Would you say that back in Kenya, there were certain expectations that you might have had growing up, being the youngest? would you say that maybe your older siblings or your parents had dreams or aspirations for you that were different to some of the ideas that you might have had for your life?
Okay, for me, when I was growing up, I wanted to be a lawyer, but my dream didn't come true. I did sales and marketing, and when I came in Dubai, I didn't get a job. Now I'm a therapist.
Amazing therapist at this. But how do you feel that where you are today is not just not where you thought you would be, but even better? The opportunities are so amazing. Would you say that where you are today, maybe it's not sales and marketing, maybe it's not being a lawyer, but what you're doing gives you great joy, great happiness?
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I like what I'm doing now. Yeah, I like it so much.
And how would you say that what you're doing today is helping you grow as a human being?
You know, that is something that I will have it forever and ever in my life. I have it in my hands. Yeah, I can do it by myself. It doesn't need to be employed all over. No, I can do it. I can open my own business and do it.
So it's a real empowerment. It's a real feeling of, I am able to do something on my own.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And I know that being away from home, being a single mom, I understand what that's like. I can resonate to a certain degree of what it's like to be a single mom. But I really want to understand what it's like for Suri to be a single mom with her son living so far away. And as you said, you're really hustling for him to have a better life. He's being raised by your brother's wife. How is that making you work harder or not work harder? How is that having an impact on your life today?
Yeah, it's not easy to be far with even your family. Sometimes sometimes I do think about them. I cry. Yeah, I cry, but I have nothing to do. I have to work, save money. That's what I want in life. I want to work, save money. I don't want to stay in this country for long. I want to go back home to do my business, then stay with my kid.
So go back home and open up your own business.
Yeah.
Amazing. Would you say that that would be your aspiration? When we think about aspirations, we think about, well, where do we see ourselves? What do I want to do if anything were possible? How would you answer that, Suri?
What do I want to do if everything is possible? Just go home. Go back home. I miss home. I want to go back home.
Suri, for me, watching you, I see a really strong woman. I see a confident woman filled with positivity. I see a woman who has such a big heart, so kind.
Thank you.
What do you see in Suri?
That's how I see Suri. Yeah, Suri is a strong woman. Of course, coming in this country, oh my God, it was not easy for me. Where I was living, my colleagues, how some of them were treating me, it was not easy for me.
How would you say you overcame the challenges? So what were your top tips for overcoming homesickness, overcoming difficult colleagues, overcoming just life being a little bit challenging when you really have all this positivity inside of you?
Okay, when I came in this country, first I stayed with my brother. When I got a job, I joined my new company. I met my new family who were my colleagues. I was staying we were 12 ladies in a room. 11 are from the same country. I'm the only African. So it was not easy for me. If they're talking their language, I'm there just looking. At workplace, same. I'm the only African. The rest are from one country. Some of them were not good. They were treating me very bad. Imagine sitting inside the bus, then no one wants to sit beside you because I'm black. Yeah, it's not my wish to be black. I found myself in Africa. I'm happy to be an African. no one is sitting beside you. In the morning you go to work, someone is giving you perfume. People are telling me you are smelling. I'm smelling how? Since I was born, I have never, ever, ever, ever smelled. No one has never, ever, ever told me such a thing. They're treating you like as if, I don't know, you are not a human being. It was not easy for me.
How did you overcome it? How did you get through it?
I used to cry. I cried like 8 months, Miss Maria. I used to cry every day. I used to cry every day, Miss Maria.
Let's take a break. For those of you just watching, you would have seen Suri get emotional. And it's important that we're allowed to do that. Strong isn't about women coming across as strong without having human emotion. You've seen me, Suri, get emotional, and I've seen other guests get emotional. So I just want to thank you for staying and for sharing. And I have to say that I feel the hardest part of being human is watching someone be emotional and allowing them to get emotional and not trying to fix it. And I think it's so brave that you're here with me. And it's so brave that you're sharing this story with me. And I know with certainty that there are viewers watching that are watching and feeling your pain. And I'm not going to pretend to understand what you're talking about, really. I'm here and I'm listening and I'm watching you, and my heart is hurting for you. But I've never experienced what you're telling me. So I really want you to understand that we want to feel with you. We want to understand. So by sharing what you're sharing with us today, you're educating us. You're educating us on what it feels like to be different. You're educating us on what the person experiencing the difference goes through. And it's not a conversation we usually have. I think what we see when people feel how you're feeling or how you felt, to the outside world, we are afraid to show that. We are showing the world that I'm not affected. You know, when we go home and our children tell us they feel like you feel, we tend to tell our children, put your head up. Don't let them see you weak. Don't let them see you cry. You are going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Everybody goes through it. We kind of normalize. We tell young people that whatever you're going through, you're not allowed to show anyone what you're going through. And I think that education is the key. You talked about education. Go to school, get educated, read books. But I believe the best education is this. It's sharing our stories and it's telling people, did you know the impact that you have? So for someone that met you on the other side, watching you at work, for someone that sees you smiling, sees you proud, I never would have expected that on your journey to come and serve your clients and be your 100%, that on the inside, you were feeling this. So Suri, the bravery that you have right now, I can't even explain what it feels like for me. And I know that behind the scenes we have people videotaping and editing, and they're feeling what I'm feeling right now. So thank you, Suri.
You're most welcome.
Is it okay if we take you back to those bus journeys to work? Can we talk a little bit more about that? Because I think that's so important. There's somebody out there, it doesn't matter where they come from. When we're different, and our difference becomes our identity to the other people. It's almost like, why don't they get me? Why don't they understand? I'm a good person. How did you get to that place where you were able to become friends with the people that might have made you feel so different?
So it started I started feeling it when I joined the training first. Sometimes, we partner there. Me and Miss Maria, Zuri will make Miss Maria's nail, she will make your nails. No one wants to partner with you. But there was one lady there, she was really good to me.
There's always one, isn't there?
Yeah, I thank her. Then I came to the spa. That's what was happening. You are in the bus, no one wants to sit beside you. It's fine. I used to cry. I'm alone. I don't have a sister to talk to. If you have a sister, it's silly. You can't just share. I didn't have any friend. The person I knew was my brother, and he's very far from me. Yeah, so I don't have anyone to talk to. I'm alone. It's me and it's me. So one day, I just woke up. We have a mirror in the washroom. I went in the washroom. Then I told myself, please, Zuri, starting today, the end of you crying, you have to be strong. You are alone. You don't have anyone here to defend you. It's you and it's you. So stand up with your 2 feet. Be strong. You will make it. Starting that day, I stopped crying. I became strong. When they did me bad, I was with that confidence of talking and saying, please. So some of them started being scared, saying, Zuri is bad. I'm not bad. I'm just being strong and being me because I'm alone. I have to fight for myself. Yeah. And I want to be good in what I'm doing. Because the moment someone hurts you, it makes you get discouraged. You feel like I don't belong, I don't deserve it. Yeah, it's not our wish, So people outside here, don't judge or treat anyone bad because of the color. In my country, Africans, we love people. We love people. Miss Marie, if you go to Kenya now, I don't know how you will feel. Everyone you want to come to just to touch your hands. See, oh my God, I have touched her hands. I didn't know there's somewhere you can go. People see you like they have seen a ghost. Why? Because I'm black? No, it's not fair. It's not good.
So you said that there was one woman, there was one person in the training center.
Yeah.
And she was different to the others. What changed after this person?
She was telling me, Zuri, don't worry about my people. Some of us, we are like that. But don't worry, just do what you are doing because you are good in it. And she was also good. Yeah. So she was encouraging me. In the evening, where we used to say there was a park where people can sit. So in the evening, sometimes I used to call her because she was not in my room. She was in the other room. I used to call her, we go out. She's talking with me, I'm feeling, yeah. And I started seeing some Africans passing by because by then, it was just only me. So I started seeing some Africans passing. I was saying hi, Miss Maria, to all Africans. I don't know even if you're from Nigeria or Ghana, which country, as long as you're African, I was saying hi and I feel good. Yeah, if I see any African, I was going to her or him, even if men, just say hi. When the person say hi back, I feel at least. So they ask me, do you know her? Do you know him? Yeah. He's my brother. She's my sister. I don't know that person. I just want to say hi to the person to feel good. At least I have seen black person like me. Yeah, so that's how the journey went.
So what do you wish a teenager watching this would understand about your experience, about your life story?
I just want to tell everyone, just be good to any person, anyone you meet. You may never know where God will land you. We are human beings. Some of us, we are mothers. Maybe if you are here in this country, maybe your child or your grandchild will go to any Africa. How will you feel if your babies, be treating like that. Just be good to everyone. Yeah. You may never know where life goes. If it is not you, maybe your child, maybe your grandchild might land to that country.
Talk to me a little bit about, I have to say, I have to be very honest right now. I feel overwhelmed with your story. I feel overwhelmed. I feel I never would have ever thought that you were experiencing this.
Even some clients, they can come, they tell you, Zuri, means so and so is your client. When you go there, the woman will look at you like this, then she will stand up, go to the reception, say, I don't want that black lady. Yeah. First of all, I used to, by then I was going out and crying, but I got used to it. Yeah, I'm used to it. If she doesn't want me, it's fine. The next time when I see her, I will say hi. Yeah, because I know the face. It doesn't affect me anymore.
Zuri, you bring me to a level of, I'm getting emotional. I feel so sad, but I feel so proud of you. You're here, you're telling your story. There's somebody out there watching this, and it doesn't matter where they come from. When we're different, when we're the minority voice in a community where everyone is almost the same and we are different, whether it be our faith or our gender or anything that makes us the minority voice. We know that anyone watching this would be able to resonate with feeling alone in a majority when you're the minority. What you're describing to me as an educator is something that we try to teach in schools all the time. We call it resilience. It's how do we get over the challenge? How do we wake up? How do we make sure that whatever is happening in our life, however hard, how difficult it is, we are going to wake up. Today's a new day and we're going to try our best. We try and teach this to young people in schools all over the world. It's one of the greatest obstacles that I see with young people today is the mindset. It's what we tell ourselves, what they tell themselves. You said that you woke up one day, you looked at your reflection in the mirror and you said, today we don't cry anymore. Today, Zuri, you are going to stand up for yourself. You are the only one that can defend yourself. You are going to do this. Yes. How do you do that when you know that you're going to face challenge, you're going to face difference, you're going to face somebody along the day that might make you or try to make you feel different? How do you do it? How do you find the strength? What is your secret?
It's to ignore. I started to ignore. Even if you say what, you do what, I'll just ignore.
I heard something really amazing the other day from our common friend. And she said, you know, Maria, Zuri is our #1 person in the spa. She is our #1. She has surmounted targets that others would find impossible to achieve. So not only are you a positive person, not only are you so resilient, but you are amazing at what you do, so much so that your employers have recognized this. What's your secret?
I'm just a hardworking person. When I want to do something, I do it with all my heart.
If we could have somebody here on the bus that was on the journey at the beginning when you were feeling alone and you were feeling different, what do you wish that you could tell them so that they could understand? Don't do it again.
I can just tell the person to change. if you see Suri, don't take Suri is black, Miss Marie is white. No, all of us, we are sisters and brothers. Our Father in heaven is one. God is the one who created both of us, and He has His reason why He created some black and some white. But our Father is one. We are one.
We are one.
Yeah.
Suri, how can we support you on your strong journey? How can we, strong, help Suri on her journey called life?
How you can support Suri? Okay, just if you have some events, if Suri has time, just call Suri. Suri likes making friends and meeting new people. Yeah, Suri is a very noisy person, talkative person. She's friendly.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
So if you're out there and you're watching this, we will be able to reach out to Suri. How do we find you, Suri?
My number?
No, do you have an Instagram account? How can we reach out to you?
My name there is Adori Lastborn.
Okay, so we're going to tag Adori Lastborn on this to make sure if you are out there and you have an event and you need someone like Suri to help you, what type of services would you be able to help us with in our event?
Anything. I can support with anything.
Sales, marketing.
Yeah.
Fantastic. We can reach out to you. Suri, one last question before we say goodbye today. Suri, if you could tell us the secret to really understanding how challenging it could be for someone, and the secret to resilience, the secret to telling us, I'm here today, I'm doing this interview, you can do it too. What's the secret?
The secret, being positive, be strong. You know, they say, what a man can do, a woman can do it better. So why not me if Suri can do it?
Exactly. You're amazing, Suri. That brings us to the end of episode 10. It was probably one of the most emotional moments to watch a guest not just tell her story, but share how she felt. And to be able to be here with you, Suri, through that was just probably a really challenging time for me, but also so humbling to be able to be here on this journey with you. The idea of how strong can help create more of an awareness for anyone who is feeling different is just so special. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you all for watching. This brings us to the end of episode 10. If you're out there and you feel alone, please reach out. You are never alone. Strong is here to support you.